internet friends? How you doing today? I am doing well. I'm doing well because I got something I can't reach. I got a package in the mail, and it has to do with this. If you've been watching my channel for a long time, this channel is all about collecting. Okay, I collect things. Okay, some call me a hoarder. Some say that I hoard things, or it's the thrill of the hunt, or that's exactly what it is. Because listen, I may be a hoarder, but see, I don't classify myself as a hoarder because there's a place for everything and everything in its place. Okay, that's my little saying there. When my wife was like, "This stuff piling up to the ceiling," I'm like, no. I just haven't filed them away yet. There's a place for everything and everything in its place, and I only collect toys, movies, music, and that's the bulk of it. Okay, collectibles of some sort, like prop replicas or prop figures or prop stuff like that, are things that mean a lot to me, like pieces of my childhood. Okay, and if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know that I got this in the mail not too long ago, and I was super excited about it. Okay, I did the unboxing. I was like, I hope everything's there. If you don't know what this is, if you've ever seen the movie The Paper Brigade, am I saying that right? The Paper Brigade. Okay, I'll put a picture of it over here. Okay, which I think it was it's a Paper Brigade, but also was called the kid's name in the Paper Brigade. Wow, I'm drawing a complete blank of what the kid's name was. Okay, yep. Okay, anyway, the picture's over there because I'm totally forgetting. So I just gotta work. I just gotta have a little mercy on me. But anyway, it was like a piece of my childhood. Hunter, not Hunter. Wow, it's why do I have Hunter in my head? I got Hunter in the Paper Brigade. No, not Hunter. It was wow. I'm gonna go Gunther, and I don't have to get up. Gunther and the Paper Brigade, okay? Or it was just called The Paper Brigade. Now, this was a TV show. It was like almost like a made-for-TV movie that used to come on like Showtime all the time, or Cinemax, whatever. And if you remember the Paper Brigade, this is the alarm clock that he would wake up to every morning. Now, this thing came in the mail. I took the bottom piece off. Okay, that's just because I had to put the batteries in. And as you can see, I looked all over the place for batteries, and all I could find was the mixed match batteries. Yeah, I got myself some Dollar Tree batteries and some cheap Walmart batteries. So the quality ain't gonna be so great. But when this came in the mail, I was super excited because these things are classified as antiques now because they came out in the early 80s. So now they're classified as antiques. And I wanted one really, really bad because it was like a big part of my childhood. So for years, I've been looking for these things, and this one came in, and I ordered it from, it actually came from like Japan. I think it came from, it said a Japanese release or whatever, and I didn't think there was any difference. And I unboxed it, and I was excited, and you guys saw the excitement. And then off the camera, when I shut the camera off, I unboxed it, I put the batteries in. This is what happened. Let me see if it's gonna do it. I'll explain. Just get a feel for it. Okay, that's what this thing does. It beats on the drum, and when the alarm clock goes off, it plays this until you press on its hat, and it stops. The problem is there was two different ones made of this. There was an American version and a Japanese version. This is the Japanese version, and the Japanese version doesn't have any settings. This is the only beat that it comes with. This one right here. And that's not what I was after. I was after the beat from Gunther and the Paper Brigade. Now I'm going to show you what the difference is because I went crazy. I'm taking these batteries out because these are only AAA batteries I can find. Matter of fact, these are ones from my my remote controls. So you're gonna have to go back in the remote controls. Listen, I'm a normal person just like you. I didn't go out and buy batteries for this unboxing. I grabbed what I had. So I was happy with this. This has been sitting on my shelf as a centerpiece, as like this was like a let's talk about you piece, okay? And I was satisfied with it, but I'll tell you, the initial opening was exciting and satisfying, and then I gave some further perusal, and I noticed that it was missing a symbol over here. It's supposed to be a symbol over here, so it's missing a symbol. Okay, and I was still fine with that for the price I paid for it. I believe I paid $80 for this thing, which actually no, I'm wrong. I paid $100 and like $140 for this thing, and I ended up talking. It was like make an offer to the guy, $140 for this one, okay? And and it came from Japan, so I was like, there's no returning this. There's no going back from this. I sent the guy a message telling him that it was the wrong one. It plays the wrong beat. He didn't want to hear it. He didn't care. I was like, it's going to cost me more money to ship this thing back to the guy than it would. It'd just be a hassle. So it would look cute as a piece on my desk, as like a, hey, isn't that the thing from Gunther and the Paper Brigade? I'm like, yeah, that's what it is. And nobody's asked me yet to play the song, so they're not like, that's not the beat that it made. All right, so, but I played it for my kids, and my kids looked at me like, Dad, you done messed up. Okay, you paid $100+ for that thing, and it doesn't play the actual beat from Gunther and the Paper Brigade. Okay, which stars, by the way, it has a, well, I'm gonna say stars because he's in it. What's it? Robert Englund. Yeah. Freddy Krueger. Yeah, in a comedic role. Okay, if you have not seen the Paper Brigade, the movie is all about this kid who moves into the town, and he falls for this girl, and he's trying to get money so he can get tickets to go to a concert, invite this girl of his dreams to a concert. And so what he decides to do is he decides to join. Originally, he thinks he's too cool to join the Paper Boys, okay? But when he realizes the Paper Boys can make some money, he joins the Paper Boy group. But there's some villains, and the villains want to take over the paper route because they want to start making some money too. And this is the alarm clock that he wakes up to every single morning, and his brother keeps getting aggravated because he doesn't actually wake up to it. The alarm goes off and drives him crazy, and he never turns it off. It just keeps going off over and over and over again. So I found another eBay seller. I went for two. Yes, that. I was like, I'm taking a chance. I'm going to take a chance on this thing. Now, according to this guy, I seen pictures of this thing. I emailed him. I asked him, I said, can I change the settings? Will it play the song from Paper Brigade? Will it play the beat from Paper Brigade? He said, yes, it does have multiple settings. It is missing the other symbol. So this is kind of an ironic, kind of weird thing because it's missing the other symbol and a drumstick, okay? So I have two options. Either I'm going to build another symbol and a drumstick because this one is already perfect. You know what I mean? It's missing one thing, but it's, in all, it's in good shape. Oh, okay. So here is, this right here is the symbol that goes on the side. So this is the symbol that this one is actually missing, okay? So this is the symbol that goes in here. Now, you're probably like, it's in plastic there, Melonhead. What are you gonna do about it? I'll take it out so I can show it to you. But I'm gonna be fragile with this thing, very gentle, because this thing is very I hate to say very old because that would make me very old, right? But, yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to break the symbol either because a lot of these come incomplete because these, of course, were purchased for children. And, of course, they weren't taking care of nothing, you know, and they're probably beating this thing. A lot of them are missing the hats. A lot of them are missing the symbols. A lot of them are missing the drumsticks. Some got broken pieces. Let's see. Come on, please. Don't. I don't want, if I break this right on camera, you'll see a grown man cry right here. All right, so here is the symbol. And this symbol is actually supposed to go right here. So, really, if I wanted to make this thing complete, that's complete right there. That's the way it should be. But if this one makes the beat and is in good shape, I might take the drumstick out of that guy's hand and the other symbol out of that section there, and we shall see. So in here. So you see, I'm not doing no camera trick here. Here's Gorilla 1, and here's Gorilla 2. And let's see what the condition is. If this thing plays the Gunther and the Paper Brigade song, or did I just get taken for $85 from another guy? Now I will tell you, I'm noticing some differences right away as I'm taking this out of the package, and my fellow viewers that have been hanging around me for a long time probably looking at me like, hey guy, you're out of your mind. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, this seems like Gorilla 2 has more of a shine to him than New Gorilla, but let's finger crossed. Does it say rhythm? Okay, so this one says quartz, okay, on the clock itself, and this one says rhythm quartz alarm, okay? This one just says quartz. So there is a definite difference in the things. I feel like I'm playing like one of those games like back when I was a kid. They're like, well, could you find the difference? They're both winking in the same eye. So yeah, it's pretty much the same mold, I would say. I think just the clock is different. And if you look at the back mechanisms on this thing, it's got a whole bunch of stuff. Where this one only has one button. So I was really confused when it came in. I was like, why is this not doing what it's supposed to be doing? So let's put some batteries in here, and let's see if we can get this thing to make the same sound as the Gunther and the Paper Brigade clock did. Let me see here. We got a minus sign. We got a plus sign. We got what? There we go. Yeah. Minus. Wait, did I put that in the wrong? Plus sign and a plus sign. I might have put that in the wrong direction. I'm not sure. Let me see this. Let me see this. No, minus, minus, plus. Odd formation for batteries. Usually it's a plus, minus, plus, not a plus. Well, anyway, so they're all in there. Let's see here, and we got buttons on the bottom of this thing here where we don't have buttons on the bottom of this one. So I'm not really sure what's going on here. What does it say? Max, minimum. That must be the sound. Alarm is on. Okay, we are missing the drumstick, and I put the other symbols in there. Let's see if I can get this thing to hat down. Okay. Okay, that's not the Gunther song. Hand moving? Yeah, good. Okay, hold on. That's it. Check it out. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the beat. That's what I'm looking for. This is the one. I mean, he's not as exciting as the... I mean, he's like not moving as much as the other one. I mean, but he's making the sound, and... Shut the alarm off. So it does have multiple tracks to pick from. Okay. A little faster. Gunther the Paper Brigade. Faster. And this is the one that this one sounds like right here. And you can't change it. Yeah, so right here. Wait a minute. Yes. Wait a minute. Enjoy it. Just take it all in. Take it in. Take it in, yeah. Oh. You know, I gotta throw this out there. There's certain things in your life that I'm gonna go Jerry Maguire on you. They complete me. They complete me. And I'll tell you right now, when I got this thing in the mail and it wasn't playing the tune that the Gunther and the Paper Brigade one was playing, I was like, I spent a lot of money on this thing. I think it was like $140 something. I want to say. Actually, I might be wrong. I might have paid over $200 for this thing. I did a pay in 4 with PayPal. I had to talk myself into it big time, but I was like, this thing's all messed up. But I will tell you right now, this right here is an easy swap of, I could take that symbol, put the symbol right in there. I can take that drumstick, put the drumstick right in there, and I take that symbol and put it in the right spot where it's supposed to be. And I have an absolutely complete version. And then I have one that I could, not really I could use for pots, but I mean, I could always buy other things and make them into the pot. So I could buy the pot. So I could buy, they do have some like absolutely broken ones on there, which go for like $25, $30. If I wanted to go that route, I could probably complete that one because it does work perfectly fine. It keeps time. The alarm does go off on time. I'm not sure if this one keeps time properly. I'm still going because I got the batteries in it. Let me take the batteries out of it. Because they got to go back on my remote controls. How can I watch all my movies if I got all my batteries in a yeah? And I wouldn't. And it's another thing. You might ask yourself, well, if you're buying yourself $200 collectibles or $240 collectibles and another $80 collectible, why would you put like Dollar Tree batteries in it? I would not. That's why this one didn't have any batteries in it. I was like, I'm not gonna put crappy batteries in there. These would have Duracells in them. They would have Energizers in them. That's about it. They'd probably have Duracell rechargeable batteries because that's kind of what I live by because they've always worked for me in the past. But yeah, finally completed is my my gorilla set. Yeah, listen. I got off camera last time and I cried. Okay, I shed a tear. Okay, it was a little bit of a mess, and then I never talked about it again because I didn't want to embarrass. But I felt a little bit embarrassed. Okay, I was like, you spent like $200 something for what? And it's not even working properly, and then you can't even get this guy from Japan or whatever it is to to make good on the deal or whatever it is, and like I felt kind of like stupid and aggravated and whatever, but it was a focal point in the room. But now that this one is in perfect working order, I mean, the only thing that kind of stinks is I kind of like the way this one looks better than this one, because this one's got a shine all about him. Like his whole face is all shiny. This one's got more of like a not so shiny tint to him. He like it's done with like a bland kind of paint. But there is no cracks, no peels, no anything going on with either one of these things. So I mean, either one will make a beautiful piece on my shelf. And this one works really well, and they both work really well. So let me put these on a side here, because I'm gonna have to move these things so nothing happens to them. And with that said, my friends, thank you for stopping in. Yeah, this was a strange one. It's a strange little video, but every once in a while I gotta show you things that just make me happy. I'm sure you have things. You know what? That's what we're gonna do here. That's what we're gonna do. Comment below the strangest, weirdest things that you have in your collection that make you happy. Like you got something that you got on your shelf, or you got something that you purchased, or something from your childhood that you bought and you were like, yeah, I finally got it. I saw that in the movie one time, and I finally got a replica of it, or I got the original of it, or I got something of it, or whatever. For me, for the longest time, my thing was a Kiss pinball machine. And then for a while, and then after, I grew out of that. I was like, you know what? I got no room for that. I really don't care about it. I lost interest. And I thank God for that, because I would have ran. I'm running out of room to begin with. So a little singing gorilla, a little drum playing gorilla is perfectly fine. Takes a little bit of space. It goes right over there on the desk where my editing center is there, where I edit my videos and everything like that. It's gonna work perfect. Gonna be perfect. But yeah, comment below. Let's talk. I want to hear what your crazy thing that you have in your collection is. What is that? Because I know that when I was unboxing this thing, you guys are like, listen, and I told you your story, and actually my original story, you're probably like, this guy's out of his mind, okay? And you're not far off. But I'm sure if you are watching this channel, then you're probably a collector yourself, a collector of toys, music, memorabilia, DVDs, Blu-rays. What have you spent the most money on? What have you purchased that is just so unreal, so crazy, so wacky that like it came in the mail, and the wife or the husband or whatever it is was like, what? Are you out of your flipping mind? You got to pay. I mean, how many payments on that thing? You paid how much for that? Yeah, this was one of them. Okay, but the funny thing, my wife looked at me when I played the song for her, and she looked at me. She goes, I said, you know what the problem is now? She goes, yep. Exactly like that. See the face I'm making right there? Yep. I said, she goes, you're gonna buy another one, aren't you? I'm like, yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna find another one that plays the Gunther and the Paper Brigade song, and it's going to be complete. Okay, but for the time being, this will satisfy me temporarily. So what is your crazy thing? What is it? What did you get in the mail that, or you ordered, or you picked up at a store, you were on a trip or whatever, and you saw it, and you were like, ooh, I ain't leaving the store till I get that piece of crap, or that crazy thing, or whatever. Or I want to hear. I want you to comment below. I want to see if me and you are on the same wavelength. And with that said, my friends, thank you for coming by. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, because it helps me with my algorithm. 1,000, shooting for the 1,000. Yes, I'm almost there. And it's because of you. It's because of all you people that are watching these things, watching my little shorts and watching my little videos, watching my TikToks, all that crazy stuff that I do every day. This is like a second job to me, and I do it because I love it. Okay, I do it because I absolutely love it. And I love speaking to you guys, and I love having communication with you guys, because you know I'm kind of a lonely dude who spends time talking to a camera that is really actual people after I post it, and it becomes a real relationship type situation. So with that said, I will see you, my friends, later. You should have saved me some.